Hello and welcome back to WePC. Now, when it comes to the high-end graphics card market, there really hasn't been any major competition between AMD and Nvidia. The last notable card was the R9 290X, and that was back in 2013. Fortunately, the Radeon Technology Group has been making great strides as of late. With their new RDNA architecture and the move to 7 nanometers, AMD are a strong contender on the world of graphics cards once again. It's just that it's only in the low end and mid-range space. There still isn't anything from AMD to compete in the high end until Big Navi comes along. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the best AMD graphics cards available right now and exactly how they might be right for your requirements. Starting us off at the number 5 spot is the $140 RX 570 from XFX. The familiar XFX aesthetics are here with the twin red fans and a fairly large cooling design, allowing for great cooling over extended gaming sessions. This is our budget pick and holds a firm position as not only the best budget AMD graphics card, but the best budget graphics card period. It's based on last gen's GCN architecture and equipped with 8GB of GDDR6, making it perfect for competitive esports gaming on the cheap. At 1080p and maximum quality settings, this card can easily soar above the 60 FPS baseline. And if you dial the settings back, you're easily looking at 144Hz gaming. Outside of online gaming, you can still have a very good 1080p experience in many AAA titles, though you will have to use a mixture of medium and high settings. Coming in at number 4 is the Gigabyte RX 5500 XT, which can be had for only $200. It was a pretty tough decision choosing between this and the RX 590 because of how close they were in terms of both price and performance. Ultimately, it came down to utilizing the newer and more efficient 7nm node and RDNA architecture. This means it draws less power when you're requiring a single 8-pin connector, produces less heat, and is quieter all the while. The new architecture also ushers in an upgraded media engine and Radeon image sharpening. Performance-wise, we're looking at a good 10% improvement compared to the RX 570. This means it's more than capable for esports and will provide you with a smooth 1080p gaming experience in the latest titles. Up next at number 3 is the RX 5700. Again, this was a difficult choice. Now, facing tough competition from AMD's own 5600 XT, there is little between these cards. For us though, the 5700 sits about 7% ahead in performance and price, which is worth it. The particular XFX dual fan model could be had for $320 and aim to compete with Nvidia's RTX 2060. In fact, it now competes valiantly with the super version of the card. Wielding 8GB of GDDR6, this card is well equipped to handle high resolution textures and 1440p gaming. 60 FPS at ultra settings is standard. The graphical settings will need to be reduced in very demanding games such as Red Dead Redemption 2 and Kingdom Come Deliverance. In second place comes AMD's first ever 7nm enthusiast gaming GPU, the Radeon VII. Cooling comes in the form of a vapor chamber, an angular metal shroud and 3 fans, and now despite it being the most powerful graphics card in this list, it comes second purely because of its price. It just doesn't showcase the same value for money as on number 1 spot. With 16GB of HBM2 VRAM and a hefty $600 price tag, this card does seem targeted more towards content creators and compute workloads than it does for gaming. That said, it is the fastest card AMD has produced to date and can easily handle 1440p ultra gaming. 4K performance is also strong, pushing 60 FPS at ultra settings in many titles, but usual offenders like Metro Exodus need to have settings clawed back. And in our number 1 spot is AMD's hugely anticipated RX 5700 XT. The particular model we recommend is the 3-fan Nitro Plus from Sapphire. A long-standing AMD partner, it carries 8GB of GDDR6 VRAM like many other cards on this list, but that definitely helps with high-resolution gaming and texture packs. Churning out frame rates 10% faster than the RX 5700, 1440p ultra gaming and 4K at lower settings is guaranteed. The only issue is the step up in price. At $450, it's hard to justify the price increase for so little improvement in performance. Despite that, it's very comparable to the Radeon VII and much cheaper, which is why we've decided to give the RX 5700 XT the number 1 slot. Well, that concludes our pick for the best 5 graphics cards from AMD. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And while you're down there, click the notification bell so you never miss a video. Visit WePC.com, the link will be in the description down below, as well as a link to the article to describe more about these graphics cards. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Please cut it before I do that.